In this academy, you receive a secret, privileged, and exclusive training revealed by some of the world's greatest entrepreneurs and philosophers, whom we have chosen to keep anonymous for personal privacy reasons. Subscribe now. Learn the secrets of global leaders and skyrocket your earnings.
Sometimes life hits you in the places you hadn't protected. Sometimes disappointment comes from people you didn't think could hurt you. It comes from those you trusted. It comes from those you had let in. It comes from those you had placed at the center of your world. It comes from those you thought would walk with you. And when it happens, you feel yourself collapse. You feel empty. You feel deceived. You feel abandoned. You feel betrayed. And disappointment becomes bigger than the pain itself. Because it doesn't only hurt what happened. It hurts what you had imagined, what you had built in your mind, what you hoped the future would be, what you thought was true. And when reality falls on you, you feel lost. You feel confused. You feel directionless. You ask yourself what you did wrong, what you could have done better, what you could have seen earlier, and you start blaming yourself. You start doubting everything. You start questioning your worth. You start asking yourself why life treated you this way. And there, at that exact moment, the deep wound of disappointment is born. But I want to tell you something that you must listen to carefully. Disappointment doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to wake you up. It comes to show you a truth you didn't want to see. It comes to push you to grow. It comes to make you understand that you deserved more. It comes to close doors that you would never have closed on your own. It comes to free you from something that wasn't for you. It comes to make you stronger, wiser, more selective, more attentive, more powerful. And if you think about it carefully, every great person has gone through enormous disappointment in life. Every leader, every strong soul, every successful person, every worthy warrior. Because disappointment is the point where your story changes direction. It is the point where you start putting yourself at the center. It is the point where you understand who deserves to be in your life. It is the point where you stop giving your energy to those who don't give it back. It is the point where you start building boundaries. It is the point where you discover your true worth. Disappointment is not a signal that you lost. It is a signal that you woke up. And when you wake up, everything changes. Because you start seeing what you previously ignored. You start understanding what you previously accepted. You start protecting what you previously left exposed. You start choosing better. You start loving yourself. You start selecting people based on the soul, not words. Because disappointment teaches you one fundamental thing. Not all the people you meet deserve to stay, and not all the people who leave deserve to stay. And you no longer have to chase anyone. You no longer have to beg for attention. You no longer have to justify absences. You no longer have to accept half when you give everything. You no longer have to stay where there is no respect. You no longer have to share energy with those who don't see you. Because from today you understand that your worth is not begged for. It is recognized, it is celebrated, it is protected. And when a disappointment enters your life, you have two choices. Let yourself fall, or turn it into your strength. And you, if you are here, are not someone who falls. You are someone who gets up. You are someone who transforms pain into power. You are someone who uses the wound as training. You are someone who uses disappointment as fuel. And now the real work begins. To overcome disappointment, you must do three fundamental things. The first, accept what happened. Do not justify. Do not erase. Do not invent excuses for others. Do not tell yourself stories. Accept reality, because reality is always the starting point of freedom. The second, detach your energy from that person or situation. When they disappoint you, they take your energy away. When you keep thinking about it, you keep losing it. When you keep imagining how it could have gone, you are clinging to something that no longer exists. You must return to yourself. You must return to the present. You must return to your life. You must reclaim what is yours. The third, rebuild your identity. When they disappoint you, they make you doubt who you are. They make you feel less. They make you feel wrong. They make you feel fragile. But it's not true. You are stronger than you believe, deeper than you think, more resilient than you imagine. And when you rebuild your identity after disappointment, you become a version of yourself that no one can break anymore. Because you have seen the truth. You have seen who is with you and who is against you. You have seen who deserves and who doesn't. You have seen who respects you and who uses you. You have seen who truly loves and who pretends. And once you understand this, you never go back. Never. And it's not just emotional growth. It's total growth. That enters your relationships, that enters your way of working, that enters your way of making decisions, that enters your way of managing your energy, that enters your way of building your future. Because after a great disappointment, if you react well, you become more lucid, you become more disciplined, you become more productive, you become more ambitious, you become more protected, and your life begins to move toward success. A success that does not happen by chance. It happens because you started choosing better. It happens because you started protecting your worth. It happens because you started saying no. It happens because you started removing what drains you. It happens because you started investing only in what ignites you. And that changes everything. And now I want you to understand something even deeper. When you experience disappointment, it's not only a thought or expectation that breaks. Something inside you cracks. Your trust cracks. Your innocence cracks. That part of your soul that truly believed in something cracks. But a crack is not the end. A crack is the beginning of healing, because the healing of the soul doesn't come from hiding the wound. It comes from facing it, accepting it, understanding it, and transforming it. The healing of the soul comes when you choose to react with an attitude that doesn't extinguish you but elevates you. It comes when you decide that this disappointment will not be the point where you get lost, but the point where you find yourself. It comes when you stop asking yourself, why did this happen to me? And start asking, who can I become because of this? Because you don't heal your soul by erasing what you've lived. You heal it by transforming every experience into wisdom, transforming every wound into strength, transforming every goodbye into protection, transforming every disappointment into selection. When you start looking at your life this way, everything changes. It changes the way you choose people. It changes the way you invest your time. It changes the way you protect your energy. It changes the way you react to problems. Because healing the soul is a choice. It is the choice not to stay on the ground. The choice to walk even when it hurts. The choice to build even when you are wounded. The choice to believe that inside you there is something that no disappointment can ever destroy. And from today, you make this choice. The choice to heal. The choice to rebuild yourself. The choice to rise. The choice to become a version of yourself that no one can ever break. This is your path. This is your healing. This is your soul breathing again. And now listen to these words as if they were written just for you. You are not the disappointment you experienced. You are the strength you have chosen now. You are the awareness that is born after the wound. You are the wisdom that grows when someone disappoints you. You are the new version you are building. A version that doesn't break. A version that doesn't fall. A version that no longer accepts crumbs. From today, take your life into your own hands. From today, stop chasing those who don't see you. From today, protect your energy like the greatest treasure. From today, build healthy, strong, true relationships. From today, invest your time only where you feel value. From today, transform wounds into power. From today, transform your soul into strength. From today, begin your rebirth. And when you look back, you will understand something extraordinary. That disappointment did not destroy you. It freed you. It shaped you. It prepared you. It pushed you toward a new level of your life, toward a more stable future, stronger, richer, freer. And this future begins now. It begins with you. It begins with this choice. It begins with this step. Because you deserve much more than what you lost. And you deserve everything you will build from today onward.